Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the latest campaign to come to DBZ Dokkan, and that is the First Form Frieza campaign. Now this is obviously a new campaign. So this is a new campaign that's starting now. It features the First Form Frieza. In terms of login stones, nothing too special, but what this does tell us is that the very first day of the end of this event is going to be the beginning of the anniversary. So some really cool stuff there. Really awesome, and yeah, honestly pretty cool. So that's obviously something quite rad. I think for the most part that's going to be something really awesome. There are some special missions involved. Nothing too hectic, a lot of it being very straightforward, super simple. There's stuff like using space traveling warriors, performing some easy airs, but these are relatively simple. To cut a long story short, nothing too wild that you shouldn't be able to handle or shouldn't be used to. I think for the most part you'll be able to deal with it quite fine. So yeah, in terms of the actual campaign, there's quite a bit of content. Some of it is rehash content for veterans, so it's not going to be so appealing. I've already covered the tech LR Goku that has come out, and also the revamps and changes to the Team Bardock areas. They've also included the story update that recently dropped inside of this campaign. We've got a revamp to the Skill Orb event, which obviously, give or take, is going to be pretty good. Then we also have the Dokkan event for Frieza, his banner, etc., everything like that, which is also pretty cool, relatively helpful. Then on top of that we have a new red zone, a couple stages there. We then also have a new Ultimate Clash coming next week. We have quite a few different Extreme Z Awakenings as well that are coming. We have Bardock's Extreme Z Awakening, which will be coming out shortly. We'll probably have another SEZA Super Extreme Z Awakening. We also have a Super Strike revamp as well, so that'll come in handy. So overall we have a pretty decent-ish kind of like events. We have a new DB Story event, which is also a revamp of the previous event, coming in as well, so that's pretty cool. But in general, yeah, we've got some pretty decent stuff, I would say. All in all, content wise, a decent chunk of content. The real question ultimately at the end of the day is going to be how we are going to assess the content. So basically, what else could be added in? Are there going to be the anniversary bonus missions? Are there going to be certain other really strong kind of events that are going to pop up? We don't know. One of the main things that you'll notice is the Team Bardock event. So the Team Bardock event is going to be something that's going to be very like major for the most part. Team Bardock revamp, the Ginyu Force revamp, and then you also have, of course, the Fighting Legend Goku new event. There's some new ESBRs and SBRs that are coming out. All in all, decent levels of content. I don't want to say it's insane levels of content, but it is decent levels of content. A lot of it, like I said, is rehashing. I mean, if you're a veteran player, this is not anything you haven't done before, and you're probably going to want to rehash some of it because it is decent in terms of like value when it comes to stones and kais and things of such nature. So it is definitely something that's quite valuable. I will say overall, of course, it's just going to depend again on where you're at with your Dokkan journey. All in all, I think looking at everything in kind of like a nutshell, I think we've got some decent content, at least for the beginning of this celebration. We'll see how it's going to adjust as we get closer to the anniversary. Obviously, a lot of people are super hyped for that, but it's around about a month away, give or take. So we should be able to see how that goes. all in all, there's some decent rewards here. I think in total we're looking at something like, something like 308 stones, if I remember calculating correctly. So it's a decent chunk. It's not a very small amount. It's a very respectable chunk of stones. I think for the most part, a lot of people probably find that it's in a good space, I think overall. So yeah, definitely some strong, consistent stones that I think we will, have a really good kind of time with. Obviously, the Dokkan event for Frieza, you've got the Extreme Z areas that have been revamped. You've got the Fighting Legend Goku missions. You've got the 2 new red zone stages, although they don't look very difficult at all. But you do have some content, so you should be pretty good for the weekend, ready to kind of go at it again. And yeah, we'll have to see how things pan out a little bit later on, I think. Yeah, we'll have to see. But I think for now, you've got enough content to kind of party hard with and enjoy. I think you'll have enough to appreciate and kind of go through. If you are a new player, there's plenty to do with Team Bardock, Ginyu Force and everything, all really working quite nicely for new players and being quite good promotional items, really strong teams that you should probably build on. Aside from that, nothing too much. Red Zone, everything else, super straightforward. We'll cover it in the video. I think the Tech, LR, Goku, Bulma and Krillin, probably one of the more appealing aspects of this celebration, alongside also obviously storing up some stones before the anniversary. The ESBR and the SBR will be coming next week. The Extreme Z Awakening for Bardock will be coming next week, and the Ultimate Clash will be coming next week. So there is some more content around the horizon. It's just basically that you're going to want to obviously take a look and get a good idea as to what you want to do for that bit of content. But yeah, ultimately for me, I think that kind of covers everything you need to know. I think aside from that, we obviously have the banner. We'll do a little bit more of a deep dive into the banner in its own video. But you guys should know by now, the celebration before anniversary is always going to be some kind of trap. Whether they release an LR early or they do release an LR with JP, they're going to release something, not necessarily Frieza, but it will be something that will come in the next coming weeks that you need to keep an eye out for. So just remember that, keep on top of that, and yeah, make sure that you don't fall into that trap, spending your stones, getting yourself into trouble. Aside from that, this current banner we'll take a look at in more detail, but realistically it's something you should be skipping regardless of what kind of benefits are coming your way. With that being said, that is pretty much it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, it's always appreciated. And yeah, that is basically gonna be it from me. So as always, take care, stay safe, and bye.